In this video, we're gonna cover Season 5 Sunind New Evil Commander. Maggots, Sleepynight Gaming. Today, we are just gonna cover Season 5 Commander Sunind. This is like the original commanders from the game, so basically you won't find this character like, you know, outside in the books or something, right? So Sunind is Haradrim warrior and renowned strategist. Okay, she is feared by the men of Gondor as a commander who only engage in battle with the odds stacked in her. So sound very fearful, right? So we're gonna go cover every skill for her that she has, and then gonna be possible build for her at the end of the video. And if you miss the Isildur video, I will have a link at the end of the video. Alright, let's do this. Sunline Tactician. Activate different effect based on amount of allies unit type present. Okay, so if there's two type, 25% chance to deal 6% additional physical damage after allies unit attack. So 25% chance is not much, but you know, if it's that's procs, then it's good. And if there's 3 types, all allies 25% chance as well to recover 4.6%. so that's probably go up to like what, more like 60% HP. And max stat you get focus plus 20. Okay, so this is R5. Take a look at the sub skill here. Recover 8.5 HP for the first 5 hits. So it's gonna go up by I would say another 60%. So recover 60% for the first 5 hits. So that's pretty good, right? Great badge. 3 targets. Inflict bleed and take 10% damage for 2 rounds. So this one's gonna go up to 70% damage for 2 rounds. So it's pretty good skill. I never seen this skill before. I think it's more like the war chariot that you will inflict for 5 rounds, but this is 2 rounds, and yeah, it's pretty good. Moving on to R3. Panther Leader. All allies 30% chance to deal extra poison damage, but you gotta have beast in there. And then it's also gonna be anti-heal, so this one is pretty good, right? And then espionage. I don't know how to say this word, but against enemy unit with the highest attack, deal lowest possible attack, right? So if you don't know, if there's like a range of like 17 minimum and 19, they're gonna deal 17. So this is pretty good. Like, just to have one is already good. Quicksand. Everybody know Quicksand if you play Evilman. So basically 2 enemy damage received plus and then 10% chance to inflict stun. And this inflict stun is only, I think it's only stay 10%. So you only need one, okay? Only one to add it to get the skill. Alright, we're gonna go to R1. Okay, at the bottom we have Dagolab Tactics. This one is new, so basically orcs unit damage dealt plus 2. So basically it's gonna plus 30 for each allies of Evilman type present. So you can take 3, right? So if you do 1 orcs, you're gonna get 30 for 1 Evilman, and if you put 2 Evilmen, it's gonna be plus 60. So this is sounds so OP. Then inspiration you can get them from the helmet, right? But this one is for the first 3 rounds, damage dealt plus. So that's like what, 20% effect modified by stat, by focus stat. So if you stack on focus, it's gonna go up by like 1 or 2%. So don't think too much on those. Feint commander, each 5 instant damage. So commander have to attack 5 times, and all allies unit net damage gonna plus 5. It's gonna go up to 35. These one right here, from the look of it, we haven't seen commander like skill at all. So basically, you're gonna have to wait until 5 turns. So on the 6th round, you will deal plus 35 on every unit that you have. Okay. On top, we have Dagolab Tactic. Okay, so this one is different from the bottom one. So basically, evil men damage received by 15% for each orcs unit present. So it's totally opposite. So if you're running 1 evil man and then 2 orcs, then basically you're gonna get damage received by 30%. Okay, and at max here, evil men defend plus 6, orcs defend plus 6. This is huge. But if it works or not, it's different story. But from the way we look at it right now, it sounds pretty good, right? Defensive stance here, against one enemy target, deal 40 physical damage. 1 ally's melee next damage received by 14%. So which is pretty standard. You gain damage and then the next damage received by 14%. So it's not like a game breaking skill, but it is one of the good one. And lastly, we got Whiplash. Allies unit deal 30% damage and the next target deal plus 10 damage. So if this actually gonna, I'm not sure which number is gonna go up and down. so you deal 30% damage and the target deal 10% back. Well, I don't know, man. This one is kind of doesn't sound very good. It's actually confusing. It's more like same mechanic as Shinaga or Godmob. So you deal higher damage, but you get something back in return, which is negative or hurt yourself type of thing. So these skill right here could be good, could be bad. So all right. So leave a comment down below. What do you think about these build here? Okay. So we're gonna go over some possible build. So at first, let's say you have less, just R1, 3. I would go with Heroic Tactic here. So Heroic Tactic, orc damage plus 30 for each evilman, right? And then you're gonna get Inspired, which is modified by Focus, which obviously gonna boost the first 3 rounds in the higher damage for like every unit, especially orcs. And then Feint. So by round 5 or round 6, you can deal extra plus 35% damage. So at the bottom round 1, and the rest you're gonna have to fill on top anyway. So but this will be the first one. So obviously you can run 60%. So you're gonna, if you put 2 evilmen, right, and then 1 orcs. So let's say you're using Mogul Alabets, right? You're gonna get 60% damage for the whole battle for the Mogul Alabets. Plus, in the first 3 rounds, you gonna get Inspire, and then it's just gonna be very, very high damage for the first 3 rounds for Mogul Alabets. And even though their base stat is very low, but they have a chance to attack twice. Okay, so this is very, very good. And in round 6 again, they're gonna get plus 35 for the attack. So, and then the rest you're gonna have to pile it on top, which basically the evil men that you put in with you, which is gonna gain plus 15% damage, right? So we're gonna go back. Yeah, you're gonna get minus 15. No, receive 15% less damage on that one. So you deal 60% plus 60%. Okay, and in the first 3 rounds, you can deal like how much would that be? So first 3 round 3. So that's the give or take about 20-25%. So in the first 3 rounds, you're gonna deal about I would say 80 to 90% extra damage, and you're gonna take 15% less damage. Okay, so these are very, very good setup for just to locate these commanders. And the unit that I would recommend using, which is Evilman, so you can run like a Dragoon and Fallen. Let's say if you are Angmar, right? Dragoon and Fallen, and then you use Mogul Alabas at the back. So basically, Dragoon and Fallen will be tank, okay, as well, take less damage, and then the Mogul Alabas will do ridiculous amount of damage for the first 3 rounds, and that hopefully will pretty much lower your enemy. So this is a very, very good tree, okay. For respect 3, okay, respect 3, we have a beast, right? And with Quicksand and Espionage here. So I would suggest that just doing 2 points in here, okay, just to unlock these skill, and you put 1 in here, so the enemy with the highest attack deal the lowest attack, right? And then with a chance of stun. So this, you need 4 points in R3, and that's all you actually need, unless you plan on running like werewolf or like those dragons or any beast unit with it. But with the buff that it has here, it does not should be maxed out. I mean, beast HP plus 3 is the beast unit is usually like 3 unit, I mean 4 unit right there. So you're gonna add like 3. It's very low. If it's like, you know, 100 of these beast unit plus 3, it will be good. But like Mumakil is just 1, okay. Or like Codrake 1, Werewolf 2, so you can only get plus 6. You think 6 is like, it's kind of like, if the enemy just blow on you, that's already 3 HP right there. So yeah, I would say 2 in this tree here, and then 1 in each of this. Okay, so you kind of like debuff them, and then the rest just gonna go Haradrim Tactic first, and then fill the rest with Dagolab. Alright, and lastly, guys, so if you have them, happen to have them at R5, right, this will be more, open up more. So basically, she will run like Black Servant. So basically, or like Kirun. So basically, take less damage, heal themselves, self-heal here. You're gonna bring 3 of these unit, right? So let's say Fallen Dragoon and Mogul Alabas, or if you don't have Fallen, then you could use another Evilman. I would say Halberdier, Dragoon, and Mogul Alabas. So it would be mix and match. So you're gonna be able to heal, like on this one, right? And then you're gonna heal more for the first 5 hits, and then you're gonna inflict the bleed. Okay. Okay, so these 3 needs to be maxed first. Then next you want to do 2 of this, 1 of each here, and then you want to go to build the rest based on Haradrim Tactic, and you should have enough by level 50 at R5. You should have no problem maxing R5 3 and then R1 bottom. Okay, so 2 Evilmen, 1 Orcs, and the Orcs that actually shine to do pretty great damage is Mogul Alabas. You can use Raiders, okay. However, if you be like, man, I don't like Orcs unit, my equipment is not for Orcs, my equipment is for like Evilmen, right? You could run the other way around, which obviously Evilman damage gonna receive by 15 here. You can run like Halberdier, Crusher, and Raiders, or you can do Halberdier, Raiders, and Mogul Alabas, or remove Mogul Alibis and put Reapers. Even, or you could run like, oh man, there's so many combinations that you could do, like 2-1, 2 orcs, 1 evilman, or 2 evilmen, 1 orcs. Either way you want to run, these guys right here on the paper sound so good, right? I would say to make them more useful, I would suggest, if you have equipment, these one right here, you should be able to visit fireworks. For this one, you can counter with the Gilgalad at least, okay? And it's modified by focus. And then army range, which Mogul Alibis would be. This would be absolute like accessory that you should get, okay? As well as you can do this right here as the armor, or you can do just a basic shroud, which is always pretty good. As well as weapons. Weapons, you can do cut glass, or you can do, I would go with carver though, personally, okay? Or there is another one that this one right here, nah, yeah, I would go with carver, okay, or this, or cut glass, just for melee might, for extra damage. And helmet, guys, helmet. I would go with stun helmet personally, since we playing roleplay. It's always fighting with commander with stun. Not a lot of commander with madness, except like Isildur that will be coming out soon. So Aegis would be like ideal helmet that you want to have. This is the helmet that ideally that you wanted to have. However, not everybody gonna be able to get Aegis, right? So I would think like you either pick like stun or madness immune for the helmet. Okay, I hope this video help you decide and get an idea on if you should get like these new commander for season 5. And leave a comment down below. Are you excited for this one? Are you excited for the Isildur, or are you excited for like elite unit that will be coming out? So many things coming out, guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share to your warband, and I'll see you in the next content.